Most people don't fail because they are lazy. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. Most people fail because they are waiting for the right time, waiting for confidence, waiting for clarity, or waiting for permission. And while they wait, life quietly moves on. Opportunities don't knock twice. Energy doesn't stay forever. Time doesn't pause for preparation. Yet, millions of people spend years telling themselves, not now, later, when things improve, or when I am ready. Psychology has a name for this behavior, and once you understand it, you'll realize something uncomfortable: the illusion of the perfect time. From a psychological perspective, the idea of a good time is mostly an illusion created by the brain. The human brain is not designed to maximize success, it is designed to minimize danger. Our ancestors survived by being cautious. Avoiding risk kept them alive. Taking unnecessary action could mean death. That same survival system still runs inside us today. But now, instead of protecting us from predators, it protects us from embarrassment, failure, rejection, and uncertainty. So, when an opportunity appears, the brain asks one question: is this safe? If the answer isn't a clear yes, the brain creates a delay strategy: waiting. Waiting feels responsible. Waiting feels mature, or waiting feels intelligent. But psychology, waiting is often just fear wearing the mask of logic. Fear disguised as patience. People rarely say, I'm scared. Instead, they say, I'm being realistic. I need more time. Or I'm just waiting for better conditions. This is known as psychology as rationalization, when the brain creates logical explanations to justify emotional fear. Fear doesn't want to be exposed, so it dresses itself up as wisdom. The truth is, most people are not waiting for opportunities, they are waiting for certainty. And certainty is something life never gives. Loss aversion: why we fear losing more than we desire gaining. One of the strongest psychological forces behind waiting is loss aversion. Studies show that humans feel the pain of loss twice as strongly as the pleasure of gain. This means losing $100 hurts more than gaining $100 feels good. Failing publicly hurts more than succeeding quietly feels satisfying. So, when an opportunity appears, the brain focuses not on what you could gain, but on what you could lose. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I waste time? Ironically, by trying to avoid loss, people lose everything: time, growth, experience, and momentum. The comfort zone is a psychological prison. The comfort zone is not comfortable because life is good there. It is comfortable because it is predictable. Predictability gives the brain a sense of control. Uncertainty triggers anxiety. Waiting allows people to stay inside familiar pain rather than face unfamiliar possibility. Psychologically, the brain prefers non suffering over unknown potential. That's why people stay in unfulfilling jobs, toxic routines, or unhappy lifestyles. They are not choosing comfort, they are choosing familiarity. The future self illusion. Another psychological trap is what experts call temporal distancing. People believe their future self will be more confident, more disciplined, or more capable. So they delay action, assuming that tomorrow's version of them will do what today's version avoids. But here's the truth psychology reveals: The future self is created by today's action, not tomorrow's motivation. Waiting doesn't prepare you. Waiting weakens your ability to act. Analysis paralysis. When thinking replaces action. Overthinking is not intelligence, it is anxiety of disgust. Many people wait because they want to analyze more, plan more, or research more. But psychologically, this often becomes analysis paralysis. Thinking gives the illusion of progress. Action creates real progress. The brain prefers thinking because it avoids risk. Action requires exposure. So people stay stuck in preparation mode, forever getting ready, never starting. The cost of waiting. The most dangerous thing about waiting is not failure, it's regret. Psychological studies on aging populations constantly show the same result. People regret what they didn't try more than what they failed at. Missed chances leave deeper scars than failed attempts because failure ends but regret lingers. Why some people act despite fear? The difference between people who act and people who wait is not courage. It's relationship with fear. Successful people feel fear, but they don't treat it as a stop sign. They treat fear as a signal of growth, a sign of meaning, and a doorway, not a wall. Psychologically, they understand confidence is not required before action. Confidence is built through action. Reframing time, this psychological shift. Here is the mindset shift that changes everything. There is no good time. There is only early, now, too late. Waiting doesn't make things safer, it makes them harder. Skills decay, energy fades, and life responsibilities increases. Action today is always easier than action tomorrow. One day, the time you are waiting for will arrive, but you won't recognize it as opportunity. You will recognize it as regret. The question is not, is this the right time? The real question is, how much of my life am I willing to lose while waiting? Because life doesn't reward those who wait. Life rewards those who move even while afraid. If this video resonates with you, like it and share it. And don't forget to subscribe YouTube Trade Sense channel. Thank you.